with one. Maybe it's one look, you know the one. Or one touch, even one word. It can start with one step or one promise. Maybe it's one dream or one journey. One smile, one gesture, one deep breath, one leap of faith, one day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment, so many stories that make up one crazy average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Commercial motor vehicle operation and owners. Speeding is one of the top infractions for commercial motor vehicles. Driving above the posted speed limit not only incur unsafe driving violation, but also puts lives at risk. Speeding is a leading cause of crashes, injuries, and fatalities in our roads. Remember, large trucks, buses takes much longer to stop. According to Title 20 Virgin Islands Code 495C, the rate of speed for CMVs, trucks, and buses within the town area shall not exceed 10 miles an hour. Follow speed limits. Always adhere to posted speed limits and adjust your speed for traffic and weather conditions. Maintain control. Driving at safe speeds help you stay in control, especially in unexpected situations. Safety first. Your safety and the safety of others on the road should always come first. Slow down and drive responsibly, because safe speeds save lives. This message is brought to you by the Motor Carrier Safety Assistance Unit, the Office of Highway Safety, and the Virgin Islands Police Department.
All right, good morning and welcome to Rise Up Morning Show. Right here on AllAhWeTV. It's 7:27 this morning, and what a weekend it's been. And a lot more to go. Of course, you know, this is just the road to Carnival 2025. Man, how was your weekend? I hope it was great. We're going to combine some news from the paper, what we got received, but much less today, we're letting you know the village lineup, some of the private events lineup, and then we're going to skid out of here. All right, we hope you had a real fabulous weekend. I mean, the rain, it had a lot of rain, but it didn't stop the fun. That's the good part about it. From Thursday, Via is now One Communications. We're going to see a highlight from, we're going to get a recap actually from one of their managers, one of their leaders, sharing what the weekend was like, what to expect in this transition, and letting us know who is One Communications. They are here in the Virgin Islands, a bigger, stronger brand, uniting the ATN network of companies throughout the Caribbean. So you're going to hear from that. Boat race. Boat race is a line, and it was a good line. It had the rain, of course, in the morning, and you were questioning, is there still going to be boat race? There was boat race. It was a line. It was a great time. We were live on AllAhWeTV. We're going to be doing pop-up live throughout Carnival from different events. As you see, weather permitting, sometimes we don't know where we're going to be. But we were happy to do that. Then we went to the steel panorama, and that was beautiful. We did a live. It may have had an audio technical challenge, so we're going to make up with that. We're going to make sure for Food Fair we get Rising Stars on there. And then Fort Fete. Oh my God, Fort Fete was so beautiful. It was so nice. This thing was awesome. But then the rain come down. But the people still jamming the rain. They say rain can't stop the carnival. And man, it was visible. It was there. I want to just say big up to the promoters, big up to the attendees, and that massive that were jumping in the rain. So listen, it is Monday. Monday means opening of the village, and so many things are happening. So welcome to Rise Up Morning Show. We're going to speed through some stuff as said, but you know what I want to do right now? I want to welcome a new advertiser to the Rise Up Morning Show. It's House of Pastries. I don't know the last time you've been there to House of Pastries, but they have done, oh my God, such a magnificent renovation. Let me show it to you, and then you be the judge yourself. Welcome to the new House of Pastries, your downtown spot for the freshest homemade treats. Join us during Carnival Week for our delicious sweet pastries, fresh bread, hot cereal, and daily lunch specials, including savory soup, sandwiches, pasta, and wings. Extended hours for Carnival Week and opening during Juve, children's and adults parades. Sunrise, sunset, or in between, fuel your fete this Carnival at the new House of Pastries. All right, listen, man. Talking under the audio is Jugu. Listen, Jugu root up the place last night. Got there, I got it late. I got it late. I was trying to say kind of late, like how this morning I was kind of late. But it's Carnival, so you know, you're reaching into what kind of late. Anyway, so listen, Fort Fete last night, man. When we arrived, the you know, Shelly had done perform, Rio had done perform, the artists from Dominica, and much of the DJs. So it was Ricky Platinum, and still left to come up was Jugu. And shout out to the promoters, because that place was transformed so beautiful. It was really, because they're coming from the fort, and the fort had an ambience and a vibes. And that in itself was magnificent. Fort Fete has become a staple here in the St. Thomas calendar. But let me tell you, they really did the park magnificent. The only thing you can't control, of course, is the weather, the elements. So the weather come down. But we've been experiencing weather all weekend long. So nothing they could have done. But what they did was transform that venue, and it was totally beautiful. Man, from time and if you've been to a June event in the States, you know how June does, and then you still got Kilo, you got Javier, Spider. So shout out to all of those, and pressure part of that team. So big ups to all of them. The entrance was lovely. The park was a venue. They transformed it, the staging, and then VI Latry had the big tents up. It had some huge tents up in VIP. Nice lounge chairs. I'm sure that was Crystal. Big up yourself. Bars throughout the venue. But when we got there, Ricky Platinum on the stage, then the rain come down. And it stopped the fun. Wendell was doing the song, so shout out to Wendell. And the lighting. And Jugu took the stage and just tore it up. Jugu was totally up the road. So, allure. I know Jugu on the road with you, it's going to be mass. Jugu, man, magnificent. Fort Fete, wonderful. Still to come, Tuesday, Sunset Soca Wine Festival. That's the next installment. And Sunset Soca Wine, it's come back in its second year. It's socializing, it's ambience, it's beauty, it's wine education, wine conversations, and still a wonderful fete. Sunset Soca Wine Festival in the Grand Hotel, located right across from Emancipation Garden. And then Wednesday, we're doing it for our first time. We're doing PTO. That's us. But PTO got to be in its third year. And PTO is, just like Fort Fete, one of the staple events of Carnival 2025 in our calendar. But today's opening at the village. I got to show you this from One Communication. After that, you get a village schedule. And then we up the road, man. So we're in the village tonight. Wherever else we go from there, yet to be determined. Just want to tell everybody happy Carnival, have a safe time. But let's learn about One Communication and what they promised to deliver to the U.S. Virgin Islands.
It all starts with one.
We are here at the new, what would you call it? We are at One Communications. It's been an exciting weekend here in the Virgin Islands, and we're going to find out all that One Communications is about. We were talking to Miss Martina, but now we are here with Miss Monica. Is it? And Miss Monica, tell us about One Communications. What is it? And all the excitement you all have been experiencing.
It has been a fun-filled, busy week, and closing out here with the weekend. We've had employee events, we've had training, we've had all of our retail stores in our dealer locations in on the fun, celebrating the transition to One Communications and acting as one family for the community.
So VIA is now One Communications. So in 2 sentences, who is One Communications?
One Communications is your one communication stop for your mobile service, your internet, your TV, and your home phone, all together under one roof with one team supporting all these products for you.
All right, and you all have had, but before we talk about the week and we talk about the weekend, you're uniting the Caribbean because you're bringing all your different countries together, is it?
We are. One Communications has quite a spread across the Caribbean. We have presence in Guyana, Bermuda, Cayman, and the Virgin Islands. So we're coming together from all 4 of these countries as One Communications.
All right, and then your weekend. Your weekend started on Thursday with a big rebrand party.
Yes.
First the employees, then the night with special guest invites. Tell us about how that was.
Oh, it was just the perfect way to pull everything together. And even before this week, we've had our teams working on this rebrand for months. And so we were finally all able to come together and celebrate all that hard work. In the mornings, the team really doesn't get together very often, from St. Croix, St. Thomas, and all of the rest of the OneCom family were able to come together and celebrate all of our hard work. And then we were able to go home, get a little more work done, get refreshed, and come back and share our One Brand relaunch with the community, bringing in our Governor Bryan, our senators, other key members of our legislature, as well as just key members of the community to celebrate our overall launch.
And you had Adam Moore, you had Blind Ears, you had DJ Avalanche, all of whom are your brand ambassadors and your team. So One Caribbean is showing that it's community, it's entertainment, it's people, it's everything, huh?
Yes, absolutely. We have such a diverse community that we love supporting, and we have a diverse team that really represents that community, getting out there, building up our energy together for all the products that we can support the community and their engagement back with us.
Awesome. So it's Carnival. What can we expect with One Communication? And following Carnival, what we're going to see One Communications in our community?
Right, we have a big week coming up with Carnival, and One Communications will be one of the major sponsors, and we're very proud of that because we know how much Carnival means to our community. You're going to see a lot of fun events each day this week, during the day, in the evening. It is non-stop that you're going to see One Communications really supporting all the fun, and there's a lot of surprises that I don't want to give away yet.
All right, last thing we're going to see, what did you all have? Because it seems like we came late to the party, but Friday and Saturday you all were jazzing up to Park Mall. What all did you have taking place?
Right, we have a wonderful new layout here. Our store was completely redone. Our St. Croix store was remodeled and redone. So we've had a lot of work going on in both of our stores. We've been celebrating that with the DJs and other radio and TV has been in here to really bring this home to everybody and invite you into our store. We want to show this off and show you where your new One Communications home and both St. Thomas and St. Croix Islands are going to be engaged. Our dealers as well. We have superior dealer partners that we really appreciate, and we've been able to celebrate with them and bring them into the engagement as well.
Awesome. Well, happy Carnival and welcome One Communications to the VI community.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It all starts with one. Maybe it's one look, you know the one. Or one touch, even one word. It can start with one step or one promise. Maybe it's one dream or one journey. One smile, one gesture, one deep breath, one leap of faith, one day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment, so many stories that make up one crazy average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
All right, there you have it. That's One Communications, and let you know all that's coming One Communications. So the branding is going to change right there. You see on my shirt, you got the VIA logo. It's going to be One Communication. It is One Communications. So we have, we did a little recap on the Fort Fete, and man, I was so tempted to pull out the camera and share it with you, but couldn't risk the camera getting wet. How about the cell phone? Couldn't risk me getting wet, because I hope not many of them, I come home and I drink an emergency, because we're gonna get wet up, you know. But when you don't get wet up, you got to make sure you take care of yourself, because they have fete going on the next day or maybe even the same day. So shout out One Communications, shout out Fort Fete Massive and crew. Boat race, we're gonna show you a little recap of boat race, and then a quick highlight of what we had, the Steel Panorama. What I want to do right now is shout out our providers, our partners here on the Rise Up Morning Show and AllAhWeTV, the Economic Development Authority, EDA. And EDA has wonderful opportunities for all Virgin Islanders, for all businesses. What you got to do, apply. So go to EDA website, find out more about their programs and see which ones you qualify for, and then don't hold yourself back. You go and apply. EDA has opportunities. We know right now you have to diversify your business. Any business, anything is for an era. I was speaking with a colleague and they say everything is for an era. And when that era is up, you got to move on. So in business, of course, you have to evolve. It's maybe for an era and you need assistance evolving. And that funding is available through the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority. When we run their commercials, come back, give you the kind of a lineup, show you a recap from boat race, highlight from Steel Panorama, and we up the road. Tonight is opening at the Village in the Fort Christian parking lot. It seemed like Village been open for a whole week because it had things going on down there. But tonight, all the booths are open, the rides are open, and they're cutting the ribbon. This is the Peony Family Festival Village, a musical family, so it's going to be amazing. So listen, we're almost there. It's what time is it? 7:43 at 8 o'clock. We out of here, but just sharing with you everything that's going on here in the VI. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity. With direct access to the global marketplace, discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Companies that relocate here can get customer care second to none here from the Economic Development Authority.
We located in the Virgin Islands because of easy access of shipping and freight and cargo.
I welcome you to come to the Virgin Islands. Do business with us, expand, start. We're happy to have you. And while you're here, enjoy our lovely sunsets.
To explore a new horizon for your business, please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
All right, you got it right there. That's the USVI EDA program. you want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of it. So listen, don't hesitate. Go and sign up today. Here is a little clip from the Superior Court Rising Steel Orchestra. I was only able to capture them from Boat Race, Panorama, then over the forfeit. But shout out to all of the steel orchestras, the steel bands that were there. Many of them are going to be on the road for Parade Day, especially Children Parade Day. So go out and support the children. Here's a little clip of them. Steel Panorama. All right, that's the Superior Court Rising Star Steel Orchestra. And again, shout out to all the steel pans that were there that were performing. So right now, hey, listen, my partner, he win one of the races there in Boat Race. And they were paid on time. You know, usually is a bacchanal with when they get their checks. Let's be honest. They were recently made whole from 2024, just a couple weeks ago. But this year, Division of Festivals with their partner Southland Gaming, listen, they give these gentlemen, the winners of the boats, of these machinery, their checks right on the spot. Boat Race was incredible. It's always a lime. It's the perfect place to see Virgin Islanders who return home. Is a good place to see us who are here just come out, lime, mix, and mingle. And everyone that came, despite the weather, shout outs. Big up yourself. So here's Roger talking about his victory real quick.
Tipsy.
I'm alive by you, man. I gotta come back.
Yeah, you gotta come back. So I can set it off.
Tell them what you is,
G Money represents Tipsy Pops and Bling Watch.
You don't know as the world turns. Hey, Roger, tell them we the champs. We the champs. You don't know how we move, you know. We the champs. Outside. As the world turns, things more than we believe. You see the kind of thing? I go home with a trophy and I got check.
Oh
my I get my check already.
Hey, tomorrow Monday, you know. Tomorrow Monday.
To the bank in the morning.
Tomorrow Monday.
Government, Carnival Committee pay us up front this year. I give them respect for that. We got our money up front.
Oh.
I got a check right there.
Show the check, man. Show the check, man. Tomorrow Monday.
Tomorrow Monday.
Give me that. Give me that. Tomorrow Monday.
We got the checks. So you went who you were racing against?
Yeah.
I'm racing a red boat.
Hey, how much more you are doing here?
But watch here. Don't forget to check out on the spot for the good bakes on them. You don't know. We outside. Lord, what you gonna do with that fella? He said, as the world turns, it's gonna be an entertaining carnival. So, what is coming up next? Let's tell you, man. I wanna say shout out to Raja.
Shout out to all the winners. I didn't even know it had races going on because you have boat race and it's just a line. Started at Lux Bar, which is across the street from USO. They were just about USO, below First Bank, around the area, and walked up. And that took me about 3 hours. 3 hours, we were doing lives in and out. Shout out to everyone who was on camera, from Mike Love, you saw Raja, Mike Turnbull, and the team. That was Mike, they typically boot 22, but now it's boot 19. That's the red boot with the pirate on it. We ain't gonna say the Captain Morgan boot. So big ups to them. They were one of them there. We talked to everybody. Byron, Bash, the list goes on. And it was just a great mix and mingle. I love boat race because boat race says carnival start. And then village opening. And then, man, now is when it's time to party. All right? So hope you having a good week. Hope you ready to party because now is the time. Let's see what we have going on. Let's share it to you real fast here. Tonight is the opening of the village, as we've been saying, is the Willis, Vance, and Steve Penny Musical Parlor. All right? That's tonight. Quilby Resurrection, Jam Band, Nadia Batson, Mike Love, and Shah HP. Let's break that down one more time. We doing this every day. We give you the lineup. Who playing in the village? Tonight, Monday night, bring back the bass, bring back the brass, Coca-Cola night. Quilby Resurrection, Jam Band, Nadia Batson, Mike Love, and Shah HP. It is the Willis, Vance, and Steve Penny Musical Parlor. Now, we ain't even serve going on too much nights in a row because I feel you should just come to all nights. Come. It's a free village. Nothing beats that. All you need is some drink money and you all right. Just to let you know, Tuesday is the Neon Glow Fest, and that's Climax Band, Spectrum Band, Mr. Ridge. All right, Mr. Ridge, Trailer G, Rio, Collision Band, and Triple K. So, Tuesday night, if you know, I say walk with your DA flag. Massive shout out to all of the DA Massive and crew. Tonight, VI Massive, get your VI flags. Miss Paris Tees and Novelty, she get flag. I know Bego in tongue. Bego might be down by Snack Demo. You see Bego, but Bego brother is a wrong. He'll be down by Jackie Food Van. He get flag. And then you know who get flag? Myron Dallas get flag. Jashe get flag. You can check Jashe on the beach. Or I know Jashe gets something going on around the village. Myron will be in the village. Get your VI flags and come represent. We get Shah HP, Mike Love, and the awesome jam band. Shout out to Mr. Bushelty. Bushelty Landscaping. He be watching us here in the morning. I want to say thank you for all the love, brother. And he's a key member of the jam band team, along with Tiffy's son, Dijani, and all the members of the band. I start calling him and getting in trouble for them keeping, jam band is an institution. And they've been keeping it going. And the band sound good. They always come with at least 2 great hits a year. This year is big show. And man, we had one of the twins, Manny Marlowe. I can't tell them apart. They were on the live yesterday at the boat race with us. They're gonna be down there. They're playing tonight in the village. And Don't Sleep and Quilby Resurrection. That band day is a nice, beautiful performing band. And also Farmer Nappy. Farmer Nappy is in the village. So you want to be there tonight. That's the opening of the village and it's going to be wonderful. What else is going on around town? We told you last night was Fort Fete and what's coming up next. I want you to just set the calendar right now before I tell you the fetes for tomorrow. So, well, no. The other private fetes for tonight. So tomorrow is all about the Sunset Soca Wine Festival. This is an experience for you to check out. It's a wonderful party. You get DJ Avalanche. You get DJ Super Tech. You get DJ Super Tracks. Man, it's wine tasting, food, music, and socializing. This one here really gets a massive thumbs up, and it is going to be awesome. It's at the Grand Galleria, downtown St. Thomas. So make sure you are there at the Sunset Soca Wine Festival. We show you clips of it in St. Croix, in St. Thomas last year. It launched. It was incredible. Now, who have thing going on all week? Crush. Encore Restaurant and Lounge. And who they have tonight? What going on now by Encore? Monday is the $5 jam. Monday's the $5 jam. I'm sure I'll find the flyer who they get performing on Monday. But there's also another big party that's going on around town. But before we go, really want you to set the date at this here. On Sunday, Carnival Sunday, Ocean Commotion, the poker run. It's back in its 4th year. It's food, drinks, music, cash prizes, up to $8,000. You get $4,000 for the second prize and $3,000. No. Third prize is $2,000. So Ocean Commotion Poker Run. If you have a boat, you don't have a boat, jump on somebody's boat, give them some gas money, buy in. If you here with your friends and you come home for the carnival and you want to do a good last jump up before you go back, or even mix and mingle with your crew that's here in the Virgin Islands, Ocean Commotion Poker Run is a great place for it. Come out in your rash guards, your bathing suits, and just have a wonderful time on the ocean. Shout out to Custom Welders, and they're the promoters of it. Fun Time Adventures, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm going to say wicked, but it's gonna be awesome. So check that out. Let you know about the Sunset Soca Wine Festival, and listen, just come out, have a great time. So much things are going on. Here's PTO. This is the Wednesday. So Tuesday, Sunset Soca Wine Festival. Wednesday, PTO. We're going to be talking with Tinell and Watlington. We're just getting you ready. That's all of AllAhWeTV doing for the whole of this thing. Getting you ready for the Bacchanal, covering the festival, the carnival actually. And we all have a good time together. So it's 8 o'clock. It's 7:57. It's 8 o'clock. Time for me to get out of here, man. Listen, it's been a great time. Carnival start, and it's going to be fun. Please park where you're supposed to park so you don't get towed. Don't drink and drive. If you are drinking, have a designated driver. Don't try to be a soldier. That doesn't make any kind of sense. So we want an accident-free carnival, especially those of you who may be renting, because you came for a good time and you don't want to go home with a bill, okay? So you're drinking, don't drive. Ask a friend, leave the car where it is. You go come back for the car in the morning. Have a friend, have a family, drop you home, and always know when the time it is to tap out, because you can't done the rum. You cannot. There are 30 booths in the village and you cannot done that rum. There are private parties going on all around town. You cannot done their rum. You're just there to have a good liquid libation, enjoy yourself, and make it home safe. That's what it's about, So we want to say be safe, be careful. It's going to be an awesome season. We're looking forward to covering it and just sharing it with everyone. So this is an event here. It's taking place. We're gonna let you know about it. I actually gotta go straight to Facebook for it, but it's tonight. It's Monday at Pier 22. It's Craft God and Stock Ashley. Jugu TJ Monet the Third, Shy HP the band, DJ Chubby, DJ Reg, DJ Country, and Super Tracks. And that should be part of Platinum Promotions anniversary celebration. So shout outs to them. So listen, whatever you decide to do, you'll have a safe time. Have a lot and lots of fun. Make it memorable. But most of all, we're promoting safety. And I ain't even stop telling you, when I looked at the paper, I didn't see no ships. So there may not be ships today, ships tomorrow. But me ain't even telling you the weather. Look up in the sky. If you see it looking dark, just keep your umbrella with you. Not even look up in the sky. It don't kill to just walk with your umbrella. You go fit with your umbrella have a good time with umbrella because it looked like it's going to be a wet fat carnival and nothing ain't wrong with that. So listen, have a great day. Wishing you the best, and we'll be back tomorrow here on the Rise Up Morning Show. I want to say, thank you to everyone that came out to the homegoing celebration for Lenny Klein, to her parents, my good friend Oretta. Hearts and prayers with you. We're journeying through this together. And everyone that came to celebrate her life. She'll have been right there in the carnival in the fete with us. So she's here, but in spirit. So all her friends and her family, people that travel from far, it was a wonderful celebration. Everyone that watch it online here on AllAhWeTV, I want to say massive shout out to the church and Neil Goodins, he's saxophonist, instructor, because we work together on that stream, the church himself, outside AllAhWeTV. So we want to say big ups to and thank you to him and the church, and thank you to all the family and the friends. And although she may be gone in the physical, she live in our hearts forever. It's Carnival. One more time. Here's House of Pastries, our new sponsor here on AllAhWeTV. And if you want to get your ads on AllAhWeTV throughout Carnival, our coverage, just hit us up 340-642-8947. Welcome to the new House of Pastries, your downtown spot for the freshest homemade treats. Join us during Carnival Week for our delicious sweet pastries, fresh bread, hot cereal, and daily lunch specials, including savory soup, sandwiches, pasta, and wings. Extended hours for Carnival Week and opening during Juve, children's and adults parades. Sunrise, sunset, or in between, fuel your fete this Carnival at the new House of Pastries.